Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and I'm about to prove to you something that I've been stating on my channel ever since this pandemic broke out, and that is this, that COVID-19 is being utilized as a weapon to take out any and all politician who is a nationalist, a populist, or just supports freedom in general. And this is on a global scale, not just here in the United States of America. And COVID-19 is not only being utilized to take out the political leadership that is nationalist and populist, but also the ideas and principles all together in the hearts of the American citizens or in the hearts of citizens all across the globe. And I can't wait to prove it to you. But before I do, just a quick break. Attention, we're looking for men and women over the age of 40 who have visible signs of aging, like creepy chicken skin that's on your face and neck and hands and arms. Or what about those dark circles under your eyes? Or even sunspots and sun damage that you have on your skin? If you meet any of this criteria, please pay attention. The truth is, most of today's top-selling and celebrity-backed anti-aging products are full of harmful toxic chemicals like parabens, and they're literally not even putting them on their formula list. Unknowingly, people from all across the globe are lathering up their faces with these toxic products, not understanding that these toxins can have some adverse side effects. I would never allow my mom or family members to use something with such harmful ingredients. Now that you know what not to use on your skin, you may be wondering what you should use. For starters, how about Ageless Glow? Now this is non-GMO, it has a hypoallergenic formula, and is literally safe for sensitive skin as well as oily skin. This stuff is made with only the finest and natural ingredients, and it doesn't clog your pores or even give you acne. The secret to Ageless Glow is its 4 breakthrough, natural, and science-backed ingredients that ultimately have your face rejuvenated, and you can already see signs of improvement within just 1 week. Right now, I want to encourage you to go to glowwithlisa.com and check out this amazing product. And right now, they've got a 100% satisfaction guarantee where you can get a refund if you're not happy with the product for up to 60 days. I am incredibly confident that you are going to see and experience some of the things that I have experienced with my skin. You won't be disappointed. So check it out right now at glowwithlisa.com. All right, back to the broadcast. Just where did I get this evidence that COVID-19 is being utilized as a weapon to take out nationalist and populist candidates all across the globe? Well, it comes in the form of a Chinese propaganda video that was created by a Chinese state-run news media outlet called China Global Television Network, CGTN. And in this piece, they claim that President Trump has failed America in this COVID-19 pandemic. And not only that, but the title of this video is Can COVID-19 Beat Populism? Take a look at this first clip.
The current once-in-a-century pandemic is a test, and most of the populist leaders have failed it. Their anti-science, scapegoating approach to get votes is being used to treat the virus, and it is not working well, and the consequences are deadly.
According to that clip, the COVID-19 pandemic is a test, by the way, that only nationalists and populists failed. Everybody else did such a good job. Well, why did President Trump fail? Well, take a listen to the next piece of propaganda.
US President Donald Trump rose in 2016 with the populace tide on his nationalistic anti-elite slogans. When scientific recommendations are offered by his traditional enemies, the corrupt elites and international institutions, he chose to ignore and deny them.
So President Trump failed because he's anti-elite and not listening to the globalist communist dictators, and because he's a nationalist, and because he didn't listen to the scientific research? You mean the scientific research which we heard over and over again in the very beginning, that if we didn't lock down the country, that 2 million people were gonna die? Interesting, because we never even got anywhere near that number. And look, Many of the states are back open again and on a secondary lockdown, or some other states, but I digress. They changed their charts and numbers again and put out a new number. Well, it's not going to be that bad. It's only going to be a little less than that, maybe half that. Oh, wait, it's a third of that. Oh, wait, it's a fourth of that. And then it was okay to wear masks, and not okay to wear masks, don't wear masks, and then they told us to wear masks. You mean that kind of scientific research? What about the scientific research that says that 130 million people will die if you continue these lockdowns? Take a look at this article on townhall.com. 130 million people could starve because of the lockdowns. And that's the science, according to the United Nations. Never mind the fact that many people could possibly die because of what we've done all across the globe. Their lives are not important. No, let's just ignore that. I guess only COVID and leftist-leaning facts matter when it comes to coronavirus. Let's also bring up this little tidbit of information. The death rate of COVID-19 for people ages 45 and under are less than that of the flu. The flu, you're more likely to die of the flu if you're under 45 than COVID-19. If you're over 45, then you're more likely to die of COVID-19 than the flu. And it's slightly higher at that. But what did they do? They attacked other populist candidates for saying that. Take a listen.
Similarly, Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro has also tried to downplay the virus by claiming it is nothing but a little flu. He has joined protests against the lockdown while refusing to wear a mask, despite scientific proof that masks lower transmission rates.
In other words, give me your rights. Give me your freedoms. I, the government, the globalist, will protect you. We will keep you safe. We will lock you in your home, keep you safe from this pandemic, and in return, you will lose your house, you will lose your family, you will lose your health insurance, you will lose your finances. But hey, we saved you from a pandemic, but meanwhile, we stole every ounce of everything else you had, your livelihood. And you were so stressed out that at some point, some other health condition took you or your loved ones. What trickery. What lies. And then in the end, they subjugate you to masks, something that steals your oxygen. Never mind the fact of what the disclaimer on the mask says, and take a look here. This product is an ear loop mask, and it is not a respirator, and it will not provide any protection against COVID-19, coronavirus, or any other virus or contaminants. Never mind the disclaimer. Scientific research proves what scientific research? Because I've seen it on both sides of the fence. In fact, I've seen research talking about your immunity harm. Go to restrictedrepublic.com. Right. Here's one final clip that puts the icing on the cake.
If anything, the current pandemic has become another opportunity for his administration to push its nationalist and protectionist agenda.
That just proved that this isn't about a pandemic, that this is all a test, right, according to the video, to remove from power President Trump, Jair Bolsonaro, and many others who are your nationalist, populist mentality. This is all a ploy. Why? Because they are standing for freedom in the midst of a pandemic, at least at levels. I'm not all exactly happy with what President Trump is doing right now. And he better start taking more of a stand and issuing executive orders against this junk. But the truth of the matter is, they're going after you, the people. They're going after your freedoms and your rights. And a lot of people here in America are blind to it. They think this is really bad. People are dying on the streets. This is not Ebola, folks. If it were Ebola or something worse, I would say, yeah, we need to do something massive and lock something, right? But this isn't Ebola killing 50% of the people here. We're talking about 99.6 survival rate, according to some of the CDC's latest numbers, when you include asymptomatic cases. In fact, it's 99.7, I believe, more accurately. But anyhow, I'd love to get your thoughts, comments, and concerns. Please subscribe to the channel and share this with everybody you know. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.